Good morning, folks. Randy Johnson, Incident Commander, Pacific Northwest Team 3. Update for you today on activities on the Cedar Creek fire and what the crews here have been doing for the last 24 hours. So want to point out, at least so we don't miss it, there was what we have on our map is Division X, which was the Slapjack fire here that we picked up a couple days ago to assist the district here in the forest, and making really good progress on that. Reports last night were it's lined, has a hose line installed all around it, and it's well into the mop-up phase, and feeling pretty good about where we're at with that one, and not having to expend any more resources on that, or very little going forward. Just some cleanup and, as I said, mop up on that one. So we put that in the win column right now for the forest and for the community, and happy to have that. On the larger fire on Cedar Creek, again, good progress being made. It's slow going, we understand that, but that's not to say that things aren't happening. Specifically where we inserted crews out into the Waldo Wilderness on what we refer to as Division H, the piece of fire coming right off of Waldo Lake, and we've got people going direct in there, as we mentioned, and reports back after end of shift yesterday that again, making good progress there, good aviation support for the firefighters on the ground, and they're continuing to push forward with some direct containment on that part of the fire. The groups that we have that are doing the road prep and the more indirect lines are also making good progress. Miles and miles of road have been prepped and ready to accept fire when and if that time comes. And the if is the big one there. We're be very deliberate in when any firing happens on those more indirect lines, and if it happens. The firing that we've been doing out there in that Division H area is just to keep the fire edge squared up so that we have an edge to work from. So it's pretty limited and very pointed bits of firing. That will continue again today as needed, as conditions allow. Right now we have the conditions to do that, so we're pushing to get as much done as we can before weather conditions change and take that opportunity away from us. So, excuse me, all in all, a really good progress being made, and we're getting what we need at this point to do the work that we have the ability to do in the areas where we can. So it's a good place for us to be as a team, and a good place for the firefighters to be, is wherever an opportunity presents itself, we're engaging and taking advantage of that opportunity. So more of the same today. That all those same efforts will be going forward today, and we'll continue to get as much containment in as we possibly can, and start working towards some of the more traditional definitions of containment and how that's represented on the maps as we go forward. But a lot of work being completed, and we'll be able to illustrate that as we go forward. So again, thanks for tuning in. Ask that you stay in tune with our public information folks, and the press releases, the media releases that we're doing, specific to one of those being the Huckleberry Flats and the OHV piece, and how that's being coordinated with our resources to limit the impact to folks as we go forward towards the weekend. So should have good information out for you on that, and please call if you have any questions. Have a great day.